What's up, Soul Family? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, this is soulfamilyoracle, where I deliver messages from the divine, the depths of our soul, our spirit guides, and our ancestors. And if you're returning, as always, thank you so much. This is going to be a very quick message, because my battery is very low, but I'm being guided to do the reading right now. And the cards that came through to reflect the download or the energy was Star Ancestors. And I'm using the Star Seed Oracle deck, by the way. The energy I've been getting for the weekend feels like the divine is really guiding us to do a lot of star seed work, like star work, like working with our cosmic energies or tapping into our cosmic energies. And that makes a lot of sense because the first two cards that came out was Star Ancestors. It says hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. And the second card was You've Got the Love. That's Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. So what was coming through was, with the Star Ancestors, your cosmic ancestors are trying to get through to you. Your cosmic ancestors are trying to communicate with you or are communicating with you, but you are not receiving the communication because it's almost like there's a barrier that has to be removed. And what I was getting was the crown chakra. It's like for somebody, your crown chakra might be blocked, and so you are not receiving divine messages, or you're not able to you're not receiving messages from the ethers. Like you're not receiving messages from the higher dimensions, right? And there's a need for you to do some kind of crown chakra clearing and tuning or aligning in order for you to have a clearer, to receive messages clearer. And what I'm seeing is like an antenna. This was coming through a while ago. So this is basically saying there's something about your antenna, your spiritual antenna not being very tuned. 0202 on the timer. This 0202 is telling me of balance. There's a balance that is required or a balance that is needed in order for you to be tapped in and fully receiving these messages from your cosmic ancestors. Because these messages that are coming in or these messages that they're trying to send to you are not just regular messages, right? It says hidden secrets, lost wisdom. And another thing that was coming through for me to see was the fact that on this card, even though it says Star Ancestors, it has an image of the pyramid, and the cloud above it has the images of the pharaohs and specifically Thoth, right? So with the Star Ancestors, hidden secret and lost wisdom, there's something that you are being guided to know, or that you're trying to tell you, trying to show you. And these could be coming through symbols. I'm hearing symbols, and I'm seeing a lot of symbols like inscriptions, right? For somebody, there's something about learning a new language. I don't know, somebody's learning how to read. I don't know if you're learning how to read hieroglyphics or learning how to read Egyptian, but this is a very special call. 0313 on the timer. Yes, thank you, Spirit. This is an ancestral call. 1606 on the clock. This is an ancestral call. You're being guided to the things that are going to allow you to understand the messages that are coming through to you, to understand and be able to decipher the synchronicities that are coming. 333 on the timer. There's heavy ancestral energy present in this message, which is self-explanatory actually. With a lost wisdom, there's something that is needing to be shared with you that is going to be of profound benefit, not just to you, but to a lot of people. And this is something energetic. It's going to be something about how something is done, or a process or a practice that is given to you as a form of guidance. And later on along the line, you're going to be guided to share it with others, right? And this is giving me, it's a continuation, but also a beginning. Right? It's a continuation of something that used to be done by your star ancestors. And the beginning, as in you are going to be the order of a new beginning of new wave of people that get to understand or tap into this energy. Understand? So it's like with the hidden secrets, lost wisdom, it's not just about knowledge. It's not just about something that you're needing to learn. It's also about something that is hidden. It's about something that is passed on specifically in a certain order. 444 on the timer. It's something that is passed on specifically in a certain order or giving in a certain order. It's not something that is just common knowledge or something that can even become common knowledge, right? So that is why I guess it's saying This is going to be revealed to you, and then you are going to also be guided on who to reveal it to. So it won't even be everybody around you that you will be able to share it with. But I believe there's going to be that the wisdom, the lost wisdom. The lost wisdom is what you're going to be sharing, 515 on the timer, because you're going to be like some kind of catalyst to bring about this transformation to people. And this transformation is going to be through enlightenment. So you yourself are needing to be tuned in. And I was saying, it's funny how on this card it says star ancestors, but on it we have the Egyptian ancestors on it. We have the Egyptian images of Egyptian pharaohs and Egyptian gods on it. Why? Because this is part of your ancestry. Your Egyptian ancestors, they did this also. This is part of the processes and the things that your Egyptian ancestors did. 555 on the timer during the gateways, during the openings, the portal openings. Some of the things that were done in the pyramid, some of the pyramids were used to bring down a higher energy, to bring down hidden secrets, to bring down esoteric wisdom that was never written anywhere, that had no root anywhere, like pure cosmic enlightenment. So another thing also is there are multiple pyramids on the image. And this is giving me the energy of like different pyramids for different things. 633 on the timer, different pyramids for different things. A lot of the pyramids. And another thing also, this has come before where it says that the pyramid is just a roof. The pyramid, it serves as just a roof, right? But of course, every part of it is very significant. But the real essence, the treasures, the truth of the pyramid, they lie far beneath. They lie far beneath. However, for some people, and I don't know how far I'm supposed to speak into this, but I'll just say this. I feel like this I can say. There are codes within that roof. The bricks of the pyramid, 717 on the timer, as I said that. The bricks on the pyramid, they hold codes. Certain bricks, when you count from certain parts or like from certain places on the pyramid by certain numbers, the stones that you find there, they have messages embedded on them. They have inscriptions embedded on them. So for somebody, it would be something like you're learning Egyptian hieroglyphics, but something is going to catch your eye that is going to activate something within you. And it's going to be as if like the fact that you're learning the Egyptian hieroglyphics is going to be what leads you to that. So whatever you're doing right now with languages is very important. Keep going, right? Because also with the hidden secrets, these things are not going to be given to you directly like how you would expect. They're not going to come in the ways that you expect because they are hidden. They are meant to be hidden. And so the way in which it's going to be given to you is going to be very unique, and so unique in a way that you will need to be able to understand it to its depth. So it's almost as if like cosmic ancestors or your star ancestors are asking you to create a sacred language through which they can communicate with you or through which they can use as a channel to get to you if you are not receiving their messages. Otherwise, you're just needing to tap into your cosmic ancestry because your star ancestors are trying to get to you. Right? With the Hadarian energy also, you might be a Hadarian star seed. And this says you've got the love, codependency, and boundaries. So somebody might be dealing with codependency in a way with the boundaries. I feel like this codependency might be both ways, right? It might be you being codependent in certain situations, or you not upholding boundaries for people that are being codependent in your energy. And this is risky because the things that are coming to you, they are things that you are meant to receive on your own and marinate, allow to marinate within your energy and your spirit to fill you up. If you are somebody that struggles with being alone or somebody that struggles with having your own schedule, having to plan your own things, that is going to have to stop because this is blocking out you being able to receive messages directly. It's like, it's allowing too many things to come in between you having direct communication with your star ancestors, because it's like, it's not And that's another thing I'm feeling is like, if it, for me as a channeler right now, what I'm getting is like some of these messages will not come through me. And it's almost like I'm being told right now, like, don't bother yourself going to dig and find out what the messages are. And this is also specifically because some of these messages, again, it has to be delivered to you. It has to be your energy that receives it. Like, imagine some of these messages that are hidden secret, and I'm receiving a download about it, and then I'm about to put it on YouTube for everybody to hear and listen to, even people that don't resonate with the message or people that don't care about the channel or what it's about. You understand? So it's like some of these things, like, no, I can't, like, as a matter of fact, I would be the wrong person to receive those messages. It has to be you. And if you're not receiving it, crown chakra work needs to be done. Crown chakra clearing needs to be done, and aligning needs to be done. 1055 on the timer. All right, let's look. What else, spirits? Hold on, guys. Okay. Okay, what else, spirits? What do we need to know right now from okay. We have star bathing or star bathing. We have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission and activation. And we have the hierarchy saying longing for home, homesick for the stars. This is the second time this card is coming out this week or in the last 2 days, because the last time was yesterday. So whether you got the love, codependency and boundaries, and now longing for home and homesick coming in, I feel like for some, the reason why this codependency is happening, or the reason why you have codependency issues here on this earth, is because innately you don't feel connected to anyone. And so connections might be fleeting to your spirit, right? Connections might feel fleeting to your spirit. 1212 on the timer. And so it's like when you're around certain people, or when you connect with certain people, you might want to be around them all the time because they begin to bring you a sense of home. 1221 on the timer, and now 1222. It's like they begin to give you a sense of balance. It's like they make you feel balanced in some ways. It's like somebody you connect to, somebody that receives your energy or understands your energy. And this is bringing about 1234 on the timer, some kind of codependency energy into you on the physical, in the 3D, right? So there's a need for you to understand that this is coming from a higher space, an internal space. This is coming from like this is like some kind of like a nudge from your spirit, right? And it's like basically it's meant to be a sign to show you that it's not really you. It's like it's not your energy. It's because of where you're coming from. 1616 on the clock. And I feel like with a star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission and activation, what I'm hearing is grid. And somebody, you know how to grid. Somebody I'm speaking to, you know how to grid. You are your one of your star seed abilities is grid work. I feel like those soul activations, that's something that might be coming in if it already hasn't. But you're being called to do some kind of grid work to receive the transmission. You see what I was saying? They're needing to transmit these messages to you. And so for somebody, if you are struggling with receiving messages from your cosmic family, you can use a grid, a crystal grid specifically to do this. You can use a crystal grid to do this. And what I'm hearing is amethyst. I'm hearing golden healer quartz, clear quartz, amethyst. Amethyst, golden healer quartz, and clear quartz. And I'm hearing aura. Is it what? Gold? Is it aura? What's that? Aura quartz? Something about aura quartz or rainbow quartz, something like that. 1414 on the timer. So if this message resonates with you, what you're being guided to do, especially during this period where the gateways are open and then the cosmic shift are aligning us with these higher energies because of the vibrations and the frequency in the atmosphere, right? Grid work, a crystal grid can help you to receive the transmission that's coming in. So meditate with a crystal grid is what I'm getting. And this is also going to bring about some kind of activation. 1444 on the timer. I'm also hearing a grid on, I don't know, I'm seeing like a piece of paper with like like an image of like the human body, and there's the tree of no, this is the flower of life. Yeah, and then there's a flower of life. Okay, seed of life. This is the seed of life. Okay, and then there's the seed of life grid in it with crystals in it. So it's almost like a seed of life grid, a seed of life crystal grid over the human, like over a paper of like the human, whole body. Where it's like, you have like, oh my goodness, how do I explain this? I think you get me. I think you get me. So basically, for some, I don't know if this is something that you already do, but this is something that you can do also to activate. This is going to activate, right? But to receive the transmission, you can just use the crystal grid and meditate with the crystal grid, right? Amethyst, golden healer quartz, clear quartz, rainbow quartz or rainbow aura quartz, something like that. So these are the stones that you're going to need to use to do that. All right, sorry guys, my phone died, so I had to put it on charge. So right now under the deck we have Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Exactly, with the harmony and balance, I feel like this harmony and balance is that harmony and balance that is required in your energy in order for you to be able to receive this transmission. And this has something to do with your crown chakra, you understand? And another thing with the serious energy under the deck is giving me this energy of the star ancestors from the beginning of the reading. That's what I was saying. Even though it says star ancestors, on the image it has Egyptian gods and Egyptian pharaohs on it, and also pyramids, right? And with the hidden secret, what was coming through was that this process, or this, what you're being guided to see, what you're being guided to learn, is something that your star ancestors, who also incarnated in Egypt, ancient Egypt, did. So you have star ancestors who also reincarnated in ancient Egypt. And it's like they're trying to teach you some of the things that they did when they reincarnated into ancient Egypt. And with the hidden secret, what I was getting is like there's a lot of things that has to do with the pyramid and the different energies that are channeled or can be channeled through the pyramid that you are being guided to learn, or that they are trying to give to you. Because a lot of these things are not common knowledge. Right? A lot of these things are not common knowledge, and it's like it's coming to you because there's a need for you to understand so you can channel them and tap into those energies. It's almost like you're being guided to become as connected as they were, as tapped in as they were. It's like as intelligent and as knowledgeable as they were. Because another thing also with this card, the star ancestors, there's the image of thoughts on it. There's the image of thought on it, and thought has to do with teaching. He's also known as the divine scribe. So with that, there's a lot of knowledge behind it, teaching. And also he was one of the patrons of the ancient Egyptian scribes, right? So I feel like this has a lot to do with just knowledge, esoteric knowledge that you are needing to remember, right? Or reawaken within you, things that you're needing to learn in order to activate certain skills that you already have, certain abilities that you already have, like things that you already know that you're needing to remember. And for some of you, I feel like this is not just ancestors that reincarnated in ancient Egypt. This is you. This is speaking of you and your reincarnation in ancient Egypt. It's saying it's like, remember, this is something that you've done before. It's like, remember times in ancient Egypt. This is part of the things that you used to do in the pyramids. These are some of the different things or different rituals that used to be done in the pyramids. Another message was coming through about this, the energy of Sirius and the pyramids has been coming through a lot. It's like we're needing to understand the connection between the stars, ancient Egypt, Sirius, and us right now. All right, what else, cosmic family? We have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. I feel like this could be part of the things that are blocking you from tuning in, or from them from being able to reach you, or from your antenna from being clearly tuned, right? there's nourishment that is needed. You're needing to nourish your body, like nourish yourself. And this nourishing of yourself is not just about self-care and, facials and stuff like that. It's about eating the right food to keep your frequency in check. It's about drinking enough water. It's about keeping your body balanced. It's about stretching, right? It's about walking. It's about being in nature. It's about enjoying the sunlight. It's about enjoying the things that allow your spirit to feel nourished, to feel fulfilled, to feel full, to feel healthy, right? And with the body care, tenderness, and rest also, some of you, that blockage might be caused by just not being able to rest or not having enough rest. So there could be something to do with overworking, I'm hearing. There could be something to do with overworking. And for somebody also, I'm hearing overthinking. But this overthinking is as a result of all the things that you need to do. And so maybe your mind is always filled with, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this. So, and even with the grid work, the practice that you're being guided to do, in order to do this successfully, you have to be well rested also, right? So for some of you, the only thing that is really missing is just you resting so that your body can be in the right position to receive these transmissions, right? All right, what else, Cosmic Family? We have Inner Earth. You survive this. New solutions and beginnings. This is giving me that homesick energy again. I'm getting somebody is feeling disconnected from your cosmic family. It's like somebody might be having a hard time understanding or believing how they could be connected to such otherworldly or out or such energies that are like out of this world, as let me say, for lack of better words, right? And I feel like with the Inner Earth is speaking of the inside, what's within, going within. It's like everything that you need to survive this is within. Everything that you need to feel grounded, to move forward into this new beginning is within. So it's like it's saying the solutions that you are requiring or the solutions that you're needing or the solutions you're missing is within. And that is part of what they're trying to communicate with you about. That is part of what they're trying to show you. That is part of what they're trying to help you to access. They're trying to help you to tune your energy, to raise your vibration. These information, some of them are going to be light codes that help you to really reach to a higher level, that help you to tap into some high level information, some universal knowledge. Right? So yeah. Part of this communication is solutions. They're trying to offer you solutions to certain things. For some of you, there could be something that you're trying to develop. I don't know why I'm getting the energy of a scientist. There could be something that you're trying to develop. I don't know why it also feels like whoever, 0707 right now, whoever I'm speaking of right now as a scientist, somehow I feel like this person is not listening to this right now. I said this person is not here on this channel right now. So this might be something to do with a wave of scientists that are going to be coming through the new earth, or that are going to be making certain breakthroughs in the new earth. And how they're going to be doing that is by tapping into their higher energies, their higher essence, that higher self-knowledge. Right? What else, Spirit? What else, Cosmic Family? No, that's a lot. So I'll take just one. It says losing your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Yeah. I'm getting old ideas. I feel like with the losing your grip, somebody might be holding on to old ideas, old beliefs. Some also, it might even just be old practices. It's like the things, it's like maybe you've been in a certain practice, or you've been in a certain way of done a certain routine for a long time, and you're being called to like switch it up, or you're being called to evolve, you're being called to step up, you're being called to like go another level. But I feel like with the coping mechanisms and addictions, these things, this was coming through another reading also. It's like these things may have become like coping mechanisms for you, right? And so those beliefs, the things that are attached to those beliefs, the things you in actions and decisions and ideas that are attached to those beliefs have become like a place of comfort. They've become like some kind of comfort zone where you feel safe being there. And so you allow yourself to indulge in those things, even though you know they hold you back or they don't allow you to reach your highest potential. It's like you feel safe in those things. And so maybe because it doesn't bring any harm really, or bring any negative, or, cause any negative effects to you directly, you're just like, okay, I'd rather just stay here, feel safe on this side. You understand? So for somebody, your comfort zone is becoming the obstacle. Your comfort zone is becoming the blockages. So it might be the environment you're in. It might be the things that you're around that is not allowing you to be fully tuned in. And I'm getting the energy of somebody feeling like your space is very dense, right? And so maybe you might be needing to cleanse your space or sage out your space, or like, I don't know, get some Florida water and clean out your space with some Florida water, or make like a spiritual floor mop, something like that. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we need to know, Cosmic Family, before I close out this reading? What else do we need to know before I close out this reading, Spirit? Wow. It says you are not alone. You are not alone. This speaks of isolation, physical connection, community. You are not alone. Your cosmic family is trying to reach out. They want you to know that you're not alone. They need you to know that you're not alone, right? Not alone in what you're going through. And this communication, again, part of this communication is not just information and knowledge. It's healing. It's light code. It's elevation that is going to help you to step into a higher energy, a higher frequency. So for somebody, again, with a homesickness, if you've been feeling alone, this communication, this contact is going to bring you a sense of wholeness, a sense of peace, a sense of calm, a sense of warmth. It's like it's going to reassure you, letting you know, 1117 on the timer, that you are not alone. And the next card is fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposite, extremes of life. Yeah, somebody might be going in between, I don't know, like from, stepping, let's say like the spiritual and the physical, right? 1 foot here, 1 foot there, something like that. Again, balance is required, and balance has been coming up throughout the reading. Balance is required. Balance is required. And I feel like with the surrendering is basically like surrender to your higher self, surrender to a higher power, surrender to your higher energy, your higher power. Not just any higher power, your higher power. 1202 on the time, and now 123. So again, heavy energy of balance. The balance is required in some way, in some sense, right? So with a crown chakra meditation, you can simply use a clear quartz to meditate for clarity, to meditate for higher attunement, divine connection, to release blockages from your crown so that you can receive messages, right, from the ethers without distraction. All right, guys. Let me see if there's anything else before I close out the reading. Oh, there is. Wow. It says, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. I remember. Exactly. Your soul family wants you to remember. Your cosmic family, like your staff family, they want you to remember that somebody is, I feel like somebody is having a hard time connecting with their cosmic family or connecting with their cosmic energy, like believing or understanding who they are. Allow yourself to tap in, and they can help you remember. It will help you remember. With a soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life, is like, this is help coming in. This is help coming in. It's like somebody is like, this is going to, your cosmic family is going to give you guidance on how to balance. Again, I guess that's the reason why I was getting with 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's like 1 foot on the other side and the other on the other side. So this is giving like 1 foot in the fated life and 1 foot in the destined life. And they're going to help you to bring a balance to this. With a soul plan, it's like this is part of your soul plan. You're meant to be on both sides. It's like you're meant to live fully from your destiny and fully from fate. It's just how it is for you. That's how intricate your whole life plan, I'm hearing, is. And I'm hearing this is also because your life plan is connected to so many people, so many different destinies, and so many different fates, that for a lot of things, for a lot of you, some of the things that you do, whether by destiny or by faith, has effect on other people, or has effect on what happens in other people's lives, right? And this is because there's been a point in time where the path you crossed path, or the exchange of energy that you made, was so profound that certain things were drawn up, like certain contracts were drawn up in the ethers or the universe, something of the sort. All right, guys. So again, your cosmic family is trying to contact you. Your cosmic family is trying to reach out. It's trying to bring in information. It's trying to bring in hidden knowledge, esoteric knowledge, immense wisdom, and also remembrance of family, of warmth, of who you are, of your purpose. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, cosmic family. Under the deck, we have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So for some of you, you are an Arcturian starseed. For some of you, you're an Arcturian starseed. And part of, just like I was saying, part of what is coming to you, or what your cosmic family is trying to give you, is deep cellular healing. Part of what your cosmic family is trying to give you is deep cellular healing. It says physical and emotional healing. Deep cellular healing, the type of healing that you can't receive through just physical works, or like, it's like a high level energetic work. It's like, again, cellular work. So tap in. All right, guys, as always, please listen with discernment. Take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if the message resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe to help us reach even more of our soul tribe. All right, guys, have a blessed new month. And congratulations to everybody that won for the month of July to win a free reading. That won a free reading for the month of July. I added even more bonus winners as I promised. So if you haven't seen yet, you can check the community post to see if you are part of the winners. And also, I will be actively adding more content and downloads to the Light Warriors Oracle channel. So if you are not already subscribed, please go on there to that channel and subscribe to the Light Warriors Oracle channel, where I will be channeling and giving downloads that are specifically channeled for